What's up, guys? Welcome to your Flex Friday. This Friday, we have a lot to explain. We got to work on the guns. We got to get the shoulder right. So let's go ahead and talk about everything. So this one's very humbling to me when we talk about bicep curls. I like to do this one with lighter weight because I want to make sure I get the full extension on my bicep. So make sure during the warm-up time, get some weight. Don't waste around trying to go too light or going way too heavy. I want you to start at a good weight. So make sure you take that warm-up time really, really serious. But as you have the bench in an incline position, that triceps fully on, you're going to control that weight going down. Let your forearm and knuckles touch. And then come up, squeeze your bicep real tight. That's a total of 1 rep I just completed. You will be doing 10 on your left and then 10 on your right. Make sure you take maybe a minute and a half of rest before you go to the next one. But left, right is 1. You're gonna do that a total of 4 times. Do not go between this exercise to the next. Stay on the biceps, break those muscle groups down before you get to the second one. Excuse me, the second one's gonna be tricep extensions. Getting that weight, those dumbbells that you can control as you power clean it up, press it above your head, keeping those elbows in a locked position, tight stomach, keeping that core engaged, going down as far as you can, and then controlling up is 1, coming down and controlling up is 2. You'll be doing a total of 10. If you can increase weight every time, that's cool. If you need to keep it the same, that's cool too. But you want to do that total 4 rounds. But both motions, the bicep curl, no mini-me's. It has to touch the forearm. It has to touch your knuckles before you come up and press it or squeeze it. And then with the press, make sure you fully come down as low as you can and then fully lock out. So each of that will be done. We'll give you about 18, 20 minutes in the strength segment. This is Freeway Friday, so this is where you can really get after a little bit and not be rushed on an EMOM or an AMREP style workout. All right, once we finish that, we're now going into conditioning. On your conditioning, you would need a couple of different things. Number 1, heavy set of dumbbells or kettlebells. Number 2, a bumper plate. Number 3, a bar with weights on your side. So the way I would set this up, guys, I would actually put a set of dumbbells or kettlebells with your bumper plate outdoors, because that's gonna be your farmer carry or your overhead walk. And then inside the gym, unless it's beautiful weather outside and you stand outside as well, go ahead and keep that barbell inside. But the very first movement we're going to talk about is that farmer carry. As you grab those kettlebells or those dumbbells, big chest, shoulders pinch back, tight stomach, you walk all the way down, right? And then all the way back. Your distance will be a total of 300 meters. So this is going to be pretty far. So you will probably take breaks. Try to make your breaks 50 meters at a time or 100 meters at a time. If you do a 300-meter farmer carry and you didn't take a break once, the weight was probably way too light. So make sure you challenge yourself. Second portion will be the conditioning. So once you finish that buy-in, you have 3 rounds and you want to try to get these done as fast as possible. So you have 10, 10. First movement is going to be power clean. Second movement is going to be inverted push-ups. And I will show you what that look like. But the power cleans, as you take it from the ground every single time, I want you to make sure you get those elbows underneath, falling on your shoulders. That's 1. I want to see some touch and goes because this is conditioning. So if the weight is too heavy where you're doing 1 rep and dropping it and doing 1 rep and dropping it, it is way too heavy. These are touch and goes. I have some recommended weight that you should try to stay between. But once you finish 10 reps, you would then go into those inverted push-ups. On those inverted push-ups, you'll probably need a plyo box. I'm gonna use the bench just because it's right here. This is a movement that I haven't added in that much this year, or maybe the first time actually. But feet are go on the bench or the box, all right? We're there, controlling with our core, doing that push-up, locking out is 1, doing that push-up, locking out is 2. Some people like to have their hands towards each other, either or. I'm totally cool with. You would do a total of 10. So between your power cleans and your inverted push-ups, 10 and 10, until you complete a total of 3 rounds. Now, Chris, you crazy little boy. I'm not about to do any type of push-up that look that way. That's totally cool. You get a set of dumbbells. You do L-shaped presses. So legs will be locked out, tight stomach, keeping that elbows nice and tight in, poking that head through, and you would do this instead of inverted push-ups. So the conditioning part, it's not long-winded. It's 10 and 10, 3 times. Should be movements that you can almost do unbroken. All right. Once you finish that, the buyout will be 300 meters, but instead of the farmer carries, you're now going overhead. Get that heavy bumper plate. Keep it locked out above your head. You walk down till you finish your 300 meters. That's it. I ain't gonna say that's it. That's a lot. But it's Flex Friday. Let's get after it. Make sure you reserve your class space. We'll see you tomorrow for Sweat Saturdays.